other experts to talk specifically about the Great Salt Lake dust problem.
Dust is really tiny, but it has really big impacts on human health, on air quality, on the environment, on the economy.
I'm Ben Winslow at the Great Salt Lake. The dust from an exposed lake bed here is one of the biggest concerns that people actually have about the shrinking lake.
But we're all downwind from the lake at some point during these storms.
The Great Salt Lake has seen its water levels rising thanks to another year of great snowpack.
Unfortunately, that's really only covered up about 15 to 20% of the dust hotspots.
Dust blowing off the exposed lake bed is a big concern, partly because of what's in it. Our cameras have caught sizable storms coming off the lake. At the Friends of Great Salt Lake Issues Forum, scientists discussed ongoing research. Dr. Kevin Perry has mapped potential dust hotspots around the lake.
The dust actually poses two kinds of risks. The first is just when you see a dust plume coming off, it raises the concentrations of particles in the atmosphere. And if you breathe those, it can have an immediate effect on your lungs.
PM2.5, PM10, that kind of stuff.
Exactly. And those are well-known health impacts. What's gotten a lot of press, however, is the potential for long-term chronic disease, primarily cancer associated with metals that are in the lake sediment.
We don't totally know everything that's in the dust. We know that dust contains potentially concerning metals like arsenic, lead, cadmium, copper.
Molly Blakowski is doing research on the impacts of Great Salt Lake dust on our food supply.
I found that Great Salt Lake dust can transfer metals to cabbage leaves. And so further work needs to be done to understand how Great Salt Lake dust could alter the composition of food crops grown downwind, as well as waterways, soils.
But there's a lot we just don't know.
What we need to do is actually monitor the concentrations in the surrounding communities to see whether or not it's posing an actual health risk.
It's why state officials tasked with saving the Great Salt Lake are convening a special meeting this week to talk about the dust problem.
It's bringing together scientists as well as managers of air, land, and water from around the Great Salt Lake to identify where we have gaps in knowledge, both on the risk from dust, what's in the dust, and who's at risk, and how do we manage it.
The Utah legislature did appropriate some money this year for increased air quality monitoring equipment around the Great Salt Lake. Obviously, the solution to dealing with the dust, well, get more water into the lake. At the Great Salt Lake, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.